Hello, Matt Davis here, providing some help on a quiz question from section 5.1. And because I want to give help and not answers, we'll make a couple quick changes. So instead of this 1500, we're going to change this to a 1400. And instead of type B negative blood, we're going to go with AB positive. All right, with those changes made, let's go ahead and give this a read through. The table shows the breakdown by blood type for all Americans. We've got the 8 different blood types, positive and negative, and then we've got a relative frequency for each. Suppose that we randomly select 1,400 Americans. How many would we expect to have type AB positive blood? Round your answer to the nearest whole number. Well, if this is a population relative frequency they're giving us, then it is also the percentage. So if they're saying that the relative frequency for the population is 0.034 for type AB positive blood, that means that we have 3.4% of Americans have type AB positive blood. And if that's the percentage for Americans, then that's also what we would expect the percentage to be in a sample of 1,400. So we would say we expect it to be 3.4% of 1,400. And then we just change that into a multiplication problem by converting the percentage to a decimal, the of to multiplication, and then we just need to carry out this 0.034 times 1,400. So switching over to the calculator real quick, we can do that 0.034 times 1,400. We get 47.6. So we write that down. And then they want us to round that to the nearest whole number, so we'd say that's approximately 48. So suppose we randomly select 1,400 Americans. About how many would we expect to have type AB positive blood? That's going to be about 48. So we'll fill in that 48 there. Common mistake, sometimes people will take the 0.034% and make it 34%, just thinking they need to move the decimal to the end. Notice we didn't even really need to go to a percentage. You can just take that relative frequency right away and multiply it by 1,400, but I wanted you to kind of hear it in words. And by the way, this was for relative frequency of the population. Note that that's the same as the probability of an event too. So if you know the probability of an event and they asked you the same question, you would do the work the same way. All right, I hope that helps you out with whatever you were stuck on this particular question. Good luck when you return to the quiz.